Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exhilarating gameplay video here on the Covenant YouTube channel. I'm Zach.
And I'm Steven. Hi,
and
everybody.
Today we have a highlight game from a recent Ashes Ascendancy. Now, I'm gonna say Ashes Reborn sometimes, but it is now about to become. It's gonna be reborn again at Ashes Ascendancy. We played it on stream game with 2 decks that are going to be in the new starter set. So Plaid Hat Games, the publisher, did a Kickstarter campaign for a new entry point to the game. Incredible product. It includes everything you need to play solo, co-op, and head-to-head in a single box. It also includes these 2 decks. I guess I have the magic die on the front. Let's get Aaron here. Aaron Frostbeak on the front. Everything you need to play. We played with these decks on stream, and one of the games we played we thought was good enough to pull out and produce in this kind of new format that we're exploring with. So we're going to be diving into this game in a second. If you're an Ashes fan, I need to say no more. But if you're new to Ashes, this is what you can expect out of that new starter set, which we highly recommend getting. And a couple notes before we dive into the game. First of all, we will never be offering this starter set.
Never?
Never is a strong word. We're not planning to.
Yeah, it's like we won't stock it after the Kickstarter.
Yeah, they did a Kickstarter campaign. Late pledges are open now. We'll put a link to that in the description for anyone that missed it.
Zach, what's a late pledge?
It's a confusing mechanism of crowdfunding.
I wasn't actually looking for the soapbox answer, which I love, and I would love to give as well, but it is just where you can buy the Kickstarter
I like that
stuff.
You asked the question, and now you're answering.
You can buy the Kickstarter stuff after the Kickstarter's over.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, well, the idea of a Kickstarter is this is a thing that won't happen unless people back it to happen. They crushed their funding goal, massive success for this game. And along with the new starter set, they actually offered an all-in way to get the entire 10-year, decade-long back catalog. Super cool. And the little storage box, which is it's very good. So if you missed that and you want to get on it, they have the opportunity to do that. And I'm sure they will also have that available after. The starter set I know is going to distribution/retail. They'll have it on their own website. And on top of that, with that massive amount of success, more expansions are going to keep coming. So we have a subscription service you can sign up for. We've been serving Ashes exclusively through that subscription since 2020. So we're coming up on 5 years.
Really, since it launched in
2016.
That's 10 years ago?
Yeah, or 2015. It launched in 2015, but then we hosted Ashes Weekend in 2016. That's right. Anyways, so a few things on that. First of all, late pledge open. Can you bring that Odette up, Jonathan? Oh, brought Hope up first. That's okay. It's okay. We got this. So there's Odette. They revealed this Odette promo card done by Martin Abel, who is one of the key artists on Summoner Wars, another longstanding game of Plaid Hat Games. And you can get this along with if you go do a late pledge. And
so this is a promo included in the crowdfunding?
Yeah, it's stylistically a little different than standard pieces of Ashes art. So we are offering, we can go back to Hope now, this Hope Everthorn, amazing promo card with the final shipment going to our subscription service of what we call PDP, Player Driven Production. It's a Red Rains expansion, which includes a deck that you can play with and then a scenario that you can play against. And also, every subscriber is going to get a copy of this promo card in their shipment to celebrate 5 years of this game being brought to life through the PDP system. Huge shout out to Plaid Hat for making this happen and providing that to us to give to our subscribers. And then past that, the subscription will keep serving expansions for presumably as long as Ashes keeps releasing things.
Will they have exclusive promos in them like this Hope?
They will not, as far as I know.
That's right.
Anything's possible in the future.
I thought that was the answer too.
Yeah, this is a one-time thing where we're sending a promo with this expansion. And then past that, if you're on the subscription service, you'll just get future Ashes expansions, but not the new starter set. Just again, I want to say that.
The starter set's not an expansion. I mean, by the book, that does track.
Yeah, there are new cards in it, but it's not an actual expansion. It's a new starting point for the game.
So long story short, go back the Kickstarter or do the late pledge to get the starter set and then subscribe to Covenant to get the 7th Red Rains, which is the Hope promo, and then every Ascendancy product expansion after that.
That's right.
Love it.
You ready to dive in?
Yeah, let's look at the game. Let's get into it. Let's hit the table. So here's the thing. I guess we'll kind of get warmed up. We got the dice, get the dice rolling here. Now, hold on. I just want to pause this real quick. I'm going to play Issa. Now, Issa's whole thing, this is the introduction of Artifice Magic. And Artifice Magic is a particular kind of playstyle that a lot of people are going to love. People like me, actually, will love it. Because it is a complex way to generate advantage over the course of the game by managing what are called Artifice dice.
And that was called the Steven Magic?
That was called the Steven Magic. That's right. Yes, a little bit of Rube Goldberg, which I do enjoy. But you will see here, it feels like the kind of thing that you really need a lot of experience with to really make it hum, which I wasn't quite there, I would say, on this game. Zach, you probably weren't either on the Astral side. Make it hum is also a very good pun, given that it's Artifice Magic and things need to be powered. So you can keep that one flat hat if you'd like to use it in your marketing.
I do like it.
Yeah. But what you'll see throughout this game is there's a couple of key pieces. So Thunderhulk is one of them. This is my main attacker. It has Overkill 1. If I was a good Ashes player, I would signal to myself that Overkill 1 means I probably am going to focus on board control with this unit while doing damage to the enemy Phoenixborn. And then there's also these cards like Brilliant Display, which are your big payoffs. So Thunderhawk and Brilliant Display reward you for doing what's called charging your units. Now, charging is the placement of a class die or a power symbol on your artifice die onto one of your units or spellbooks. And that means that that thing is charged. And when things are charged, they get better, they get more impressive. So some of the cards in this deck are about charging stuff and getting those artifice die onto your board. And then there are big payoff cards that, when they're charged, become very, very good and overly powerful for their cost.
So you make them hum, and then they produce better results for you.
Play out the husks of power, and then charge them, and then do something with them.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm playing Aaron Frostpeak, who is using the Astral Magic die, which is a new die as well in this set. Has a cute little owl as the power symbol there, which I love. And so my side action, I can spend an owl to place this die on a unit or Phoenixborn I control, and when an Astral die or damage is dealt to something with an Astral die on it, you exhaust the die, which means you put it in your exhaustion pool, and prevent a damage.
So you're a little more resilient than the average Magic type.
Yep, and I'll have a number of cards that will reference only being usable if there is an Astral die. And so it's this kind of push and pull of, if you do damage, it's not a choice to spend the die to prevent the damage. So you can kind of, while you're charging up, I can't really remove your charges from your stuff. You can remove my charges, as it were, which is a fun way to use these dice. So some of the older Magic types that have been around for a decade now, like Nature, it's just spend it and do a damage to something, and it's just gone. So having dice that actually stick around and have an effect is pretty cool. And of course, Aaron Frostpeak, he has this side action, spend a, is it like an eclipse or like
I think that's a moon. That's no moon thing.
But there's stuff. Anyways,
there is stuff. It's like a moving or it's waning.
Yeah,
you could call it a gibbous.
So he can ascend, which is deal damage to target unit opponent controls. You can place an Astral die in your exhausted pool onto this Phoenixborn, and so he naturally has a way to move those dice to himself very efficiently. And then, as we'll see in the game, there are things that will make me want to have that be true.
Okay. Well, here we go. Let's get back into it. We roll the dice, of course, to start the game and see who's going first. Counting the basics. I think I remember, like on stream, it was like, how do we do this again? It's like, oh yeah, they've solved this.
It's like mulligan rules. There's so many different mulligan rules in the different games that we play.
And the number of comments, I would love a comment on this video if you're bothered by the fact that Zach's illusion die do not match, and that there are two from an older print run or a newer print run. I don't know which one that one is.
It's amazing to me how you are, because I think you notice and you call me out on it, and then I fix it, but we'll see. Okay. Also, important to note on the dice that these are not the actual dice. So we're using prototype versions of the deck. I'm using the purple die with a wolf on it and the mask. That is not actually the symbols.
These aren't actually the symbols. You are right.
It's also a ready spell.
Yeah, look at this beautifully arrayed dice of mine. Man, easy to understand how many I've got to spend. So you're talking about the Ascend ability here.
That's the game, unless Steven does something really unfortunate.
And just playing summon Stellar Oracles. So, pretty classic Ashes. Put your books out.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
Dilly-dally and wait for your opponent to make a mistake. That's my plan.
Especially with the precons. A lot of times it is just kind of like play your books out and then see what happens. There's the Thunderhulk, summon Thunderhulk coming up.
And when we were playing this on stream, this was our first time playing these decks. So that's why you never know if there's going to be a game good enough to pull out and do something on. But I thought these was a good showcase of these cards.
Yeah.
And at least one of our excellent play skill.
Uh-huh. Look at those. You are switching the dice. Good for you. Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
I probably never would have noticed.
You really don't think so?
I don't know. I probably noticed immediately. I just didn't care.
I think that's what we're actually talking about.
Yeah. No, Ashes stream is complete without it.
I just don't care. How did you like the Astral Magic in general?
They're on the side that I'm taking. Well, like the actual die or the cards that were in the deck?
Like playing the deck. Like playing as an Astral wizard. Phoenix-born, if you will.
I liked it. I think I generally favor.
You did the thing. Okay, I'm gonna play some.
Depends on the game you're playing, but like aggro mid range, in that pocket. So not like your deck.
Basically, not control.
Your deck would not be my deck. I basically just don't like building for a long time to maybe have a payoff, and like it being this really complex. I like forcing you to respond to me and having the tempo of the game.
We're fairly similar in that. I think that's why we like to build decks together. Thunderhawk coming in. So again, it can't attack unless it's charged. Now that's an important thing to read well, because it can block or defend for a Phoenix-born.
Sometimes what a card's not saying is as important as what it is saying.
Wow, John Madden over here.
that's
really
like
more
a
of a
really
Pat
subtle
Summerall,
thing,
I think,
though. You know, it's like it says it can't attack, so you might think it can't do anything. That'd be very easy to mistake, as you were pointing out.
And it's called dormant, so it's like, oh, it's just sitting there dormant.
Yeah.
But in fact, it's not. It can throw its husk of a body in front of a swing.
Yeah, or if I was punching it, it would do something. Is that a thing?
Well, it couldn't attack you back, could it? Yeah, it could. It could counter.
It just can't attack.
Crazy.
Like I said, what a card's not saying is important as what it's saying.
All right, Stellar Oracle is coming out.
Yeah, now I should have read your card. I was playing something to potentially be able to block.
Well, and we gave everybody, I think we gave everybody a good reminder that this is the first time we were playing these. So, I mean, this is the experience that you can expect to have with these precons, the first few games.
So this is a really powerful ability real quick. I just want to spotlight this. So first of all, I love the graphic design art in this game. I'll say it every time.
That's a good one.
Stellar Oracle looking great. But it has this Divination 2, which is when it comes into play, draw 2, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. That's really powerful, especially because one of the side actions you can take is Meditate, discard from the top of your deck to change dice. So it's a really great way to filter out the cards you don't need.
That's a good point.
In general.
Very good point. Like that. It's kind of cool to have that in your first 5 too, because then you get a shot at 7 cards off the top, which is really nice. And a blocker at 2/2 for 2 dice is not bad.
And then...
And it doesn't just die to a nature die, which is an important thing to factor in this game.
100%.
It's like Violimp and Sorcery.
Aerial Strike, side action, basic.
Oof. Aerial Strike, side action, basic. Can't play it.
Can't do it.
He can't play it.
It's a good example of... I have to have an Astral Die on my Phoenix-born to play it.
Yep.
That will come up again, unfortunately.
Well, I think the important part, also, you said we were trying to think a name for games that come out of the stream that we produce. And then right at the top of the video, you just said a stream highlight. And it's like, that seems good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Highlights.
What is... I'm not going to dive into that conversation right
Highlights. So anyway, in these stream highlight games, a lot of the time, similar to your comment about what a card doesn't say, we're showing you what not to do as much as we're showing you what to do.
Yeah. Learn from our failures.
Whirlwind, lower 2 dice in my pool, and if you have an Astro Die on your Phoenix-born, you get to draw a card. Yeah. So that's a fine card. It feels like an absolute dilly-dally to me.
One thing I would say, just the way Astro Die works, it's like I get bonuses for it being true, not that I can't do anything if it's not true. It's the kind of space I like to live in.
Draw 2 cards, and then you may place an Artifice die from your exhausted pool onto a card you control. That's the side action from Issa.
That's an amazing ability, actually.
It's incredible, and so it allows me to immediately put a die on that Thunderhawk.
This is all side action business, and then I'm going to swing for 3 there.
Yeah. And I think this is right. This is a perfect start to this game for me. Overkill 1 does 1 to your Phoenix-born from that. Like, that's a wonderful exchange.
14 life left.
That's exactly what you want to do. And that thing should be exhausted, which I'm notoriously bad at doing. But
what should be?
The Thunderhawk. But we have game memory. You know how like you could almost play an entire game, and then, it just didn't happen.
Yeah, we knew it had done its thing.
A Skybreak Captain.
Oh, let's talk about this.
That's what they call one of those night units.
Yeah, it doesn't say night anywhere though.
Well, most of them don't.
Yeah, it's because I think it all starts with Hammer Knight, which is an old card from the very beginning. That these kind of 3+ cost beefy units just became the knights of the game. Anywho, expensive, cost 3, 1 of each side type that I basically have. Has this commander ability, side action, increase the attack value of another unit controlled by 1 for the remainder of the turn. And it's a 3/3/2.
And it's not an exhaust.
It is not an exhaust. So
it's not an exhaust.
I can do that
Infinitely.
infinitely. Yeah. But turn is not round, by the way. So turn is my activation, side action. So I couldn't just like keep pumping by 1 until I had 50 damage on something and swinging at you. But anyway,
side action attack kind of vibe.
If you get this starter set and you're playing, this is an instrumental foundational unit in this deck.
That is really excellent art on that too.
That's
some of the best I've seen.
That is
very dynamic, good looking,
very good. And if you're like holding the card in my hand, very detailed.
Yeah,
it's very good. And the basic.
Yeah, and it is worth noting too. We're using the wrong dice here, of course, because these are the beta versions of the deck, and some of this text may actually change between now and the fulfillment.
That's right.
So take it all with a slight grain of salt, but it looks pretty tidy to me. I think it's pretty close, and these decks felt very balanced.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this,
and they were,
which is a wolf,
doing really interesting things with the dice.
Yeah,
the new dice types especially. Okay, so I'm using my side action on my Phoenixborn, doing 1 damage to get rid of a unit, and then I get to put the Astral Die on my Phoenixborn. Very efficient.
Good.
So I did a damage. I'm going to prevent a damage in the future as well.
So good, yeah.
part of the brain.
Systems Drafter. It's a crazy good card game. It's so different.
All right, so remove a ready exhaustion token from a ready spell. So that means I get to summon another Thunderhawk, which seems nice.
That's very efficient.
Systems, man.
Okay, hold on.
I at least can block the 3 damage coming my way.
And then just a chump.
Cool.
Yeah, because you got the
not a chump in general, a chump blocker.
Yeah, it's a colloquially card game term, right?
Yeah.
But it's an interplay effect, and then now it really is just a blocker.
That's a 1/1.
You could attack with it technically.
Like, I'm not even thinking.
But yeah, and I'm not scared to attack with it, you know?
I'm gonna exhaust here. Lower 2 dice in your pool, so I'll lower your 2 of your
Okay.
horses.
You love doing this, by the way. It's more annoying than it should be.
Yeah. So I'm doing it now because I have an Astral Die on my Phoenixborn.
Mm-hmm. You've gone through a bajillion cards already. Is Astral like a draw magic type?
I feel like both of these types have a lot of card draw built in.
Yeah.
Like you have your printed on your Issa.
That's true. It's like
Crazy.
2 cards.
It's just up 2.
Main action summon skill.
But it is kind of strange because if you did attack right now, I either have to block it with a unit or lose my Astral Die.
Oh, that's true. And that's something that I think over time with experience with these decks, we would key in a little bit more of like, what's the risk of you having an Astral Die there?
Yeah, because I have the, what was it called?
Like a supercharge.
I have Aerial Strike in my hand. I kind of tipped you off to the fact that I have that in my hand.
Mm.
So
Well, I can't play with that knowledge or the game would be forfeit.
Yeah. But like if you put another Golem out, I could just play it and get rid of it as long as I have that Astral Die.
Yeah. True story. I like that Summon Skitterling book too because it allows me to push dice up whenever I summon those Skitterlings, which is nice. Serious Ranger coming in and doing the thing that all card games do with great units, which is something when it comes into play. And there it goes.
Yeah. If I have the Astral Die, I do 1 to your Phoenixborn. So you see how important it is for me to have an Astral Die on my Phoenixborn.
I can see that if you're playing against Astral, it seems like you really want to attack that Phoenixborn. And that's really maybe what the overkill ability on the Thunderhawk is meant to be doing as a balancing mechanism within these precons.
And then it says, if this spell is charged, change 2 dice in your pool to their power side.
Talk about 1 die, you get a unit guard blocker plus 2 dice going up.
Plus, look at him.
Just horsing around, man.
It's like a mechanical bee.
It looks kind of Pokemon-y, doesn't it?
Yeah, I could
Like
get that.
a Voltron Beedrill mix?
Javelineer.
Javelinier.
I do love a lot of these cards, man.
And that has an ability that just does damage equal to its attack value. Very good. No
Now
risk.
imagine if you had a way to make that attack value higher. And then you could just hit things for 2 without attacking or taking damage back.
That'd be sweet. No counter to worry about.
Yeah.
A lot of allies. Goodness gracious.
Here into the Serious Ranger.
All right, so we're trying to systems drafter into the, and now you can decide to send your Phoenixborn in front of that. You can do that once per turn,
Which
you're going to do, and then it should wipe your Astral Die. We'll see if you actually catch that. That might be something we missed entirely.
Get out of your head. Just
Feeling
start.
I think I catch it.
We'll start by cracking a bottle of champagne.
That's right. And
And
then
then
you feel
just-
nice and
we'll just
have a
flow.
successful crowdfunding.
We're having too much fun.
Yeah, these
Streams are
players need
insufferable.
to get their act together.
I'm here for Ashes. I'm not here for banter, buddy.
Show me the math, please.
Your action breakdown was 0.2% under efficiency curve.
You could bring out another Thunderdome. Right?
That's right. Yep.
You still got that Astrolite. If you don't correct that,
Get my commander. Take
I think I get a free victory
DQ.
on this.
Yeah.
here to get rid of your B.
Boom.
All right.
Just a 2-shot.
We're just waiting to see. I'm not feeling good about this.
So you side action the commander to give +1, and then you threw the javelin for 2. Now that's combo wombo and Ashes. That's as good as it gets right there.
It's good value.
Peanut butter and jelly.
And I still have the units. There
You
it
caught
is.
it. You caught it.
Boom.
But it already affected my mental state. So.
Definitely. I'm sure your decisions would have been radically different if you had known.
Your astral die.
But then removing that.
How do you get 3 things out there? What happened here?
Well, I just kept drawing. Keep playing things.
You kept playing.
I want to make sure I didn't.
I didn't use one of my books so far. That's another part of it. I just played all my stuff from my hand.
Agreed.
I noticed you're wearing the same clothes.
I'm not actually. Look,
We have a jacket on.
it's different. It's a different article of clothing, is it not?
What's under it, though? It's the same outfit, isn't it?
I mean, I wear a shirt every day.
Do you think that's because you liked Sting as a kid, the wrestler? Do you think that's what got you into the...
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. You're a mixture of Sting and Mark Zuckerberg?
I don't know about that.
Actually, that's not terrible. Actually.
Where's the humanity, man?
This is Sting. Sting's
It's
humanity.
terrifying.
Yeah.
To move charges now.
Yes, there are. This feels right.
What do you think is... What's your favorite card so far?
In this game?
Yeah.
Or in this game?
In this particular game.
Oh, it's Thunderhawk for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta slap that thing around. It's all about using your Thunderhawk well. That's the whole game.
Ready spell? I can just take a side action to exhaust it to move an Artifice die.
And I do feel like Artifice, like you do kind of want to get this big suite of spells set up so that you can start moving stuff around and being clever.
Yeah, so if you charge something, you can just pass it around. Yeah, one charge goes a long way in that case.
And then you can draw 2, or you can raise 2 dice when you summon your Skitterling and all this kind of stuff.
I'm sure.
No, I take 3.
I mean, it's
All right, so I'm giving +1 attack and just...
Yeah, that's just
hitting you in
lasted
the
too
face.
long. That I feel like I've already lost too much.
Yeah, you need some nature die up in here.
It's too bad. The captain has got to go.
And an exhaust to get
That's just...
my man.
It's just got to go. Now you know. Now you know.
If we had but known.
Now you know.
Yeah, and I should really be protecting the captain.
Like
at
with
all
Astral
costs.
Die?
It doesn't matter how.
Because if you have an Astral Die on it, the Hulk can't swing, right?
You can't punch through.
Yeah.
That would be smart.
I will.
So surely that's exactly what I did,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely, man.
Just pause. All right, we're...
Meditate up to what would be an owl.
Yeah.
Yep, no.
Oh, this doesn't work. Hold on.
Zach's having to reevaluate.
It's because I've been counting on aerial charge or aerial strike working, but I don't have an astral die on my Phoenix Born, so I can't both play the card and get the astral die on my Phoenix Born.
Got it. Unless you pull it from Exhausted, which sometimes there are cards that do that, but I don't know if you have
The
them.
only card in my hand is the aerial strike.
So I can still defend. Yeah.
It's a
I
problem.
have unit guard. So it would.
But also, you can't attack unless you're charged, which...
I've got Reconfigure on the board, though, so I can move
Yeah.
the die from the Skitterling summon to the Hulk.
I really thought I was going to get the better of this exchange.
You don't think you are anymore?
Well, the die coming off my Phoenix Born changes.
You were kind of planning on the Astral die on your Phoenix Born there. So you can see how it does mess up these Astral decks, it seems like, to do that.
I will go ahead and meditate.
So meditate up and then swing in with the captain.
So this is what we in the business call a mistake.
I'm going to take 3, though.
I mean, like I said, I like to make you respond to me and push tempo, right?
I think I didn't realize I could block with Thunderhawk there. I think I probably would have.
You kind of do the... I shouldn't have attacked there. Side note.
Reconfigure. So
Just in general.
Yeah, this is just a mistake. I can't lose
your
the
ranger.
captain.
you'll see exactly why I do that here shortly.
I will.
I don't know. I don't know what I was doing, honestly.
Yeah.
Such a pretty.
I'm getting a Frosthaven. Talk about art. I love this owl.
That Frost Talon, yeah.
It's like almost an impressionist vibe. It's not. But it's close, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee, discard this card. Remove 2 wound tokens and an exhaustion token. See, that's the efficiency I'm needing there.
I think I'm gonna pause for a second. I think I remember what I was thinking at the time. Actually, I thought you would block with the golem to get rid of my captain,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just didn't, and you took 3.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because you can actually charge him and now swing, you can also take the captain out without any damage back. So I now am going to lose a captain, and you're going to keep a golem, which is like horrible.
Yeah, and I was able to swing and then recharge and swing again
It's very bad.
with the Hulk here.
Assuming that you're attacking my captain here. I remember at this point I was like, oh no, this has gone from bad to worse.
I'm coming for your captain, buddy.
I know.
You hear it in the commentary. I'm coming for your captain, buddy. I know.
Yeah, but I am pressuring. Like, you're down to 9. That's not a large amount of health left.
3 damage. I think captain. I'm going first next.
Yeah, and it's like I don't even notice damage on my Phoenix board ever until I die.
Until it's lethal. Yeah, that's smart.
I'm just trying to be a spreadsheet.
The fact that you
Clearly
can
doing a
attack
great
my
job.
captain here and not have me strike
Way
back
better than the Skybreak captain. You take
is painful.
and then
Yeah.
Wait.
we both trade.
Why did I take one more from the Skybreak captain?
Overkill, baby.
Don't you have to do more than my line?
Gotta explain overkill there.
Boom.
I know.
But I think the Hulk's gonna die, and it doesn't.
You don't go anywhere.
It was better than I even thought.
That's unbelievable. Man.
Every game is in my head.
Yeah.
I get that captain out of here.
What are you talking about?
Captain gone. That feels like a big win there.
That is bad. Because I thought I would have the ability to just get rid of your golem as soon as you played it.
Yeah.
So you have 2 swings that I thought I was going to be able to mitigate, and I couldn't.
And then you take one from overkill, which I think you did or maybe didn't.
2.
And then I had.
Who knows?
Hey man,
I'm not counting. Are you counting?
tabletop, man. You know, people just it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Just it almost.
I feel like in card games there's so much going on.
As the kids say,
If you actually had a perfectly clean game I wonder what percentage of card games have been played that unknowingly are not accurately represented.
I'll tell you what, every game of bridge is accurate. Ruthless. Those bridge players,
The Bridgertons.
they know everything in your hand the moment that you sit down at the table.
They do.
You haven't even drawn the cards yet.
Looks like an
Calling
8 of
it out.
clubs in your hand over there.
And it's like, oh, well, you should bid 3 on this so that you can do this line.
You're going to be devastated.
And then they probably can't make their 5 bid.
okay, somehow
It's like, okay, Grandma,
I still don't really know how.
I agree, I guess.
Magic.
I'm just here to learn.
Yeah. Try to learn.
Just here to learn.
So after round 1, do you feel like you are ahead or behind?
Yeah, baby.
Unfortunately.
I think it's about even.
We both have 2 things on the table and 4 spells, 2 units and 4 spells.
I think it's about even. I feel like
Cost me.
all of my stuff is repeatable conjurations. And so I'm hoping like if you don't see any more of your allies, you've got to rely on your little books. And your books are not as good as like Skybreak Captain. So I can't remember if you actually have another Skybreak in hand, but I feel good about getting those kinds of like less repeatable assets off the board. 3 damage difference. I'm going first. I've got a big Thunder Hulk out. Now has a Thunder Suit for 5/5.
Now you've got a massive
feels
Thunder Hulk.
strong.
I mean, your Thunder Hulk is better than either of my units.
Yeah, but you've also got a lot of books, so I think you could probably swarm pretty well here and just kind of prevent me from
Punching through.
Yeah, but that's where like Thunderhawk really needs to probably like swing in, overkill, recharge, swing in, overkill, and just really be a menace to the board. And then my other stuff is really what's going to land the damage on your Phoenixborn. That's where maybe Thundersuit should go on the systems drafter or something. I don't know. Create another actual threat rather than a big one that just gets blocked.
Put this on top of that. Okay.
Stellar Oracle continuing to be absolutely phenomenal.
It was right there. Surprised you didn't go for it.
Phoenixborn?
Maybe it's too obvious.
Target unit?
Unit, yep, there. And then I will
Ascend, see? So you're flying up,
put that on my Phoenixborn.
which means you deal a damage to one of my things, and then
Of
place an
course.
Astral Die onto your Phoenixborn from Exhausted. I mean, that's incredible.
Good value. Good value.
It's like Bolton,
The flanks.
you know? Lumina Ascension, kind of like,
Yeah.
here we go.
Where the placement actually matters. It does not here.
So now, I mean,
Question.
bodies and ashes are worth a lot. I think that's what I underestimate volume in this game because a lot of times quality of units is more indicative of how you're doing. But honestly, just having a lot of bodies and ashes can be very difficult for your opponent to get through.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you don't have a board clear or a way to sneak the big thing past. Like in a lot of decks like this, when you have a big 5/5, you have something. I remember with Mayoni early on, you can what was that
The
card?
hypnosis or whatever, or hypnotic glare.
I remember the snake.
Yeah, I like the hand motion.
Yeah, what is the name of that card? Anyways, you can make it where they couldn't block.
Yeah.
And then you just punch them for 12.
2 dice that matter.
You don't necessarily have that, so I can keep throwing these little birds at you.
If you're not throwing little birds, what is Ashes anyway?
It's a bird game.
Also,
Look at the back of the card. It's a bird game.
what I am looking for is Brilliant Display here, actually. So this is Brilliant Display is Artifice's solution to this exact problem, where it does 1 damage for every die I have on the board. Artifice die. There it is.
Love putting that one in the discard. You like
And that's a way to clear out a bunch of blockers.
And it's a signature card, too.
Yeah.
meditate there. I guess I should have done it from my hand. I always forget that you can.
But then, you want Artifice die out
And then main action.
to keep it happening.
A core supplier.
See, this is perfect. This is exactly a cool little steampunk vibe here, too. So place 2 Artifice from your exhausted on a card you control. Incredible value. 2/2 for 2 dice with that ability.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Exhausted pool onto cards you control.
That's good.
This is good. And remember, exhausted die can come in on any face that they want, so
Yeah.
you're going to choose the
Like
best
you do.
one.
Yeah. You load it up here.
So now that's 4.
But
That's a lot of damage.
We're charged.
Yeah. And it does 1 damage for each card you have that has a thing on it, or for each die you have.
Each Artifice die, each. I think, let's look at it. Deal 1 damage to target unit and opponent controls. Resolve it once for each Artifice die on cards you control.
All right.
So per die.
let's put it on my face.
That's a bummer. That can clear my board.
I could see some really big, 6, 7, 8 damage Brilliant Displays over the course of a game with Artifice.
Gust Spear.
Gust Spear. Oh my gosh. And look at you lowering dice. You are playing Illusion.
When attaching the spell, lower 2 dice and target opponent's active pool 1 level, so you know.
Now, it is worth noting, too, there's this barrier card that's really important for Artifice. It's a Thunderhawk with a shield.
Okay.
And it says you can play it after a charge unit or Phoenixborn is dealt damage, prevent 3 of it from being received.
Wow.
So I want to have 1 power side at all times because I think I have a barrier in my hand.
Let's summon a.
And so I think I can kind of bamboozle attempts to take Thunderhawk or something off the board.
Or even just sneak in lethal on you if the board gets out of control.
That's so true.
Just like that.
Skitterling, boom, 2 life, and then you get to raise some dice. Look at that. 4 horses.
That is.
Skitterling, eh?
I can't. It's hard to control that.
Yep. 4 horses of the. I was trying to make an apocalypse artifice thing. Artificial lips. Not good.
Apocalypse.
I'm going to cut that one.
Apocalypse. Artifice.
Apocalypse.
We tried.
And those die in real life are bees.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Gears and bees.
Mm-hmm. Next Phoenix Born will be Nicolas Cage. Have you seen The Wicker Man? The bees.
No, but I have seen clips from it.
Yeah.
Enough to laugh at the joke.
Which it does. I can deal damage to your Phoenixborn.
Oh, come on. All this comes into play stuff.
Just burn it down to 8.
And another ally, by the way. You drew a lot of allies. But you also drew 20 cards.
Yeah.
So.
I think I started with 3 in my opening hands.
Yeah. And you've got stuff.
This is where Brilliant Display looks really good.
I think it's time for another Thunderhawk.
Stuff indeed.
Don't love it.
I mean, it at least clears 2. If I can get 1 more die, it can maybe clear 3 or 4.
Well, I have 1 exhausted unit now too, so you could almost clear my board.
So we'll summon.
Instead, we're just going to put a Thunderhawk out. Not sure why.
Our main action, another Thunderhawk.
Taking your time.
Well, and then we reconfigure to power it up. Got it. Okay, so now they can be barriered.
To it.
That's the key here, Zach. I remember this moment in the
You're
game.
keeping me
I will.
honest.
Whirlwind. I'm going to lower 2 dice in your pool.
And I, unknowing,
Check this out. You don't realize how good
I'm
this
really
is.
being annoying. Because it also makes you think.
And then you play Aerial Strike. Oh, hold on. Let's go to the table real quick.
All right.
Yeah, you got it. I'll do 3 damage.
Let me see if I say this.
Finally got to use the card.
Nailed it.
I've been staring at it all game.
Yeah.
Look at me totally playing it cool.
What else we got? You got 4 dice left?
That's what I was waiting on, dude. I
Yeah, there
have
it
that in
is.
hand, but
Yeah.
you side action lowered both dice and then did 3 exactly to my Thunderhawk.
Let's pause for a second.
If you hadn't done that, if you had just done the 3 and I could have barriered it, I think the game is over.
It's funny. I don't think I knew.
No, I don't think you did either.
I was just operating, and for some reason I did this. A lot of times I feel like I default to action and then a side action
Uh-huh.
because it's like, oh, don't forget to do a side action. but somehow I just stumbled into the right move there.
Stumbled into it.
Like
yeah.
having no idea. But it shows you, that's a good illustration to me of Ashes presents, because I think of the art style and the templating, and honestly, even just, there's a lot of things they do to simplify being a card game, the way you play the game, the battlefield limits, and all this kind of stuff. But if I just flip the order of those two things, dramatically different game, and you maybe wouldn't ever even know it.
Yep.
There's so much going on under the hood of Ashes that is easy to gloss over until you're living it.
Yeah.
But yes, if I do those backwards, you may just win the game on the spot.
5/5 Pound Town to come through.
Well, but it's like you just block.
I'm just trying to play Aerial Strike, you know?
You also notably got rid of a unit that had a die on it.
So you have one less damage now from your thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so you should have maybe played that card first.
Which is a problem. Kind of, you know, I'm thinking...
You're probably waiting for me to play a Sky Captain.
Well, think about this, though. Think about the fact that I barrier the 3 damage that comes my way, and then I clear your board. It's like you're left with very little recourse at that point.
You would be so far ahead.
Oh, hold on, I meditated.
Instead, look at us now.
Instead, I play this Skitterling.
I wonder if I have a way to make that horse go down again.
Huh. Oh, right, to lower the power die?
You keep going for it, so I clearly know that you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep rolling.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just know that you want it.
You just read it.
Another Javelineer.
Oh, man, another ally. Man, it's all allies. Oops, all allies in this deck.
I think on the back of the box that's what it says about this deck.
Oops, all
allies.
I wonder if Astral is going to be very ally focused. Could be.
There's a lot built into the precon, so it's also, when you're introducing a new type,
That's the Ashes away right there.
I'll play another.
the cards you're introducing are very particular, right? This is the first we've seen of any of these cards, so you might be right in that they're heavy ally, or they're just trying to get a lot of the allies into play
Hold on themselves.
in these early decks.
Yeah. I think right here,
I will attack
look at you go.
Gust Spear.
See, I think I need to maybe send that Hulk at the Javelineer here, and you at least have to block it with your Phoenixborn.
Man, I just keep turning those dice down.
And it's just really, and then getting the 2 damage to pop the Skitterlings, like, it's really taking care of all of the problems.
That feels right. Okay, we are going to reconfigure.
But
I've
I've got a
watching this
I've got a 5 strength Thunderhawk, so you know I've got a moral victory on the table.
And then we're going to take a main action.
I mean, it just takes like,
Summon a Skitterling.
if you have another buff or something and a way to like exhaust him again, you're in striking distance. In my
gotta
head,
leave
I'm
some
like, how
blockers
can he
up.
bamboozle me
B
into a loss here?
Mm-hmm.
power thing.
The more Skitterlings. There we go.
Life's a resource.
Life is a resource.
Life is a highway.
I feel like life is a resource is something people say
All the time.
to feel better than they maybe should.
Yeah.
Fine.
Uh-huh.
Two on the, who cares?
Yeah, down to
you know?
6.
2 on the Phoenixborn, doesn't matter.
Taking 4 damage. So I removed 2.
So we got, and I forget that, I think you're going first next turn, right?
Math checks.
You got 6 life left.
The math.
This is the problem with so many bodies. You can only block so many.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, currently the first player token is pointing at me,
Okay, we're going to.
but I don't know if we switched it after the first round or not.
Yeah, we're not exactly the cleanest of
See, this
players.
is +2 to the attack value of something.
Uh-huh.
At this.
We just got to take something off the table here.
Attacking for 2.
It's an interesting choice. You're trying to make me not have any blockers. I get it.
Prevent one with the Astral Die and take.
And then I do the right thing.
You got it.
Because I didn't want you to just be able to block the Thunderhawk and not take damage, and
Annoying.
or just take 5 to your Phoenixborn, but then have a board state that kills me next turn.
Not taking damage from your Thunder Hulk here is like mission number 1.
Yeah,
Pressure.
Take a block here if I want.
you're swinging on the Phoenixborn, and then Thunderhawk could block or not. It would be awful for Thunderhawk to block here.
And 1 card. Ugh, how do you have so much still? It doesn't make any sense.
But like going to 4, come on,
Those numbers are getting low.
it's getting problematic now.
4 is not far from 0.
And like that Brilliant Display really needs to hit for at least 4.
But you don't have a way to get another die on, do you? I guess you could just use the side action.
You could use the side
then you
action,
can't
which
play the
nobody
card.
wants to. Yeah,
How much does the Brilliant Display cost? Just a basic?
I think it's 1.
What?
Yeah, 1 basic. Yeah.
I guess it is very conditional. Like you have to have a bunch of dice out for it to do anything.
What I really need right here is like swing Thunderhawk into something, Systems Drafter to ready it, swing it into something again.
Card. Ugh, how do you have so much stuff?
Well, you're almost at the strength that would kill me if you just hit me twice.
I feel like
Yeah, but the problem is you have blockers.
I have been outplayed and I'm still ahead somehow.
There are blockers.
I have no way to get through the stuff.
Yeah, you have beef. But
I am, as usual, lamenting the fact that you're also playing the game.
It's part of your charm.
Yeah.
You're also playing the game.
A lot of stuff, though. There's a lot of stuff on that board.
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes. Which is a problem for your Hulk.
Well, it feels like the Iron Rhino all over again. It's kind of the same exact thing.
Those are the days.
Because it has overkill. A Rhino has overkill as well. And it's just a big unit that's very easy to deal with.
Rhino is much bigger, though, and much more expensive.
Yeah, that's right. It's worse. It is worse, for sure. Is that what you mean?
If you can imagine if you could get through with the Rhino, what he would do.
Just somewhere out there, you see it? And that Rhino's charging
There's
it.
the perfect Rhino.
Okay, and that is our next play.
We have no idea what to do here. We being my brain.
I was going to say, I don't know. I'm just attacking. That's the thing about being the tempo player, right?
There's brilliant display. Okay, so we're going to do 3, and it's not enough.
So you think it's just strictly... Should you have played this when you had 4 out and just get stuff off the table
No,
immediately?
I still think it's right to wait and hit. I think hitting the barrier is the game winner. So I think that's worth the risk of you not lowering my
I see.
dice down.
This is a Genesis, right? This is the throw.
Allowing me to have the chance to make a mistake.
I don't think it really would even be a mistake. I think it would just be good timing for me. Because I don't think you can just not attack into the Artifice player if they have a power die showing, in the chance that they might have a barrier.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
But
I'll think about it.
I would really prefer to have like 5 or 6 dice out for that brilliant display. Maybe I should have played into that more, that card in particular.
For 5.
So you cleared my board, but then I summoned an owl, which
Again,
you didn't want me to
this
do.
is Ashes.
All right.
And I'm taking it.
Got it.
Yeah, I really need to kill a unit there, I think.
We'll see. I'll side action Gust Sphere. To get,
You can't stop these Gust Spears.
I'll swing at you for 2.
My gosh.
Down to 2.
I will use...
Yeah, Hulk needed to clear a unit there. I needed to clear the dragon. 100%. In retrospect, I would clear that dragon.
And...
It's still, I guess,
Faster die.
if you clear
I use my side action.
the dragon,
You take 1. Everything's fine on my side.
and then you have 2 units to my 2 units.
Uh-huh.
But now you've got a little bit of a problem.
I'm going to have a question for Nick.
And then we got to see who's actually going first here.
Wait until the moment.
I think
it's you.
One shot.
if it's me, then
It's not an issue.
I definitely should have killed that dragon.
That would be very good.
Because I can. Wolves out.
Wolves out.
Let's see if we rotate that first player token. I'm just waiting.
Remember that?
I just feel like I went first this last time. Although, no, I think I played the first. No, yeah. Yeah, you go. I think you're going first.
Here?
I thought you took the first turn of the first at the very beginning.
Maybe I did, so then I should be going first here. We just aren't using the token on the board.
Hey, man.
We
you
just know.
I don't even know who makes those.
Me neither.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm going first.
Bummer.
I see. Let's think about this. 2 blockers, 3 blockers. All of my people do lethal.
Both unit and Phoenixborn, or is it only modifying?
Oh, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to really squeeze this one out. This is what's the shield card? Can you read the barrier?
Yeah, so it says you may play this spell after a charged unit or Phoenixborn you control is dealt damage. I'm asking, is it a charged unit and
Period.
Phoenixborn? Or is it a charged unit and charged Phoenixborn?
Yeah, is it modifying both, basically?
Charge modifying unit and Phoenixborn or just unit?
Yeah.
Because you could see it's like,
Yeah.
well, Issa can always barrier
That would be great.
because he's got like crazy armor.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing that could be possible. In card game.
So the Phoenixborn has to be charged. You block, you take 2, and that's the game.
That would have been great.
Because if I can't,
That's good stuff.
Well, let's hear it. Let's go to the table for a second.
I come
So
back
you-
in
So
side
you block,
action.
kill, block.
Yeah, that's all. Whatever.
Well, do you exhaust to... You don't have
no,
to
I
exhaust.
don't. I double. In fact, I double barrier. So basically, oh wait, I can only react once.
Yeah, but it
Take
doesn't
one
matter. You
action.
can just take the damage and move on.
Well, I can't take 2 though.
The bee can't take 2, but this thing can.
Yeah, it can, but I would exhaust to block. Don't I?
I thought you could block and not counter.
You can block and not counter. Yes, I can do that.
I don't think you can block and not
No,
counter.
you can. If I attack a unit, you can not counter,
That's right.
but you can't block with it and then not counter.
Yeah, because that'd be weird. That'd be like in basketball, where you know how they have to like get in the lane and just like stand there with their arms out but not do anything.
Yeah.
You can't do that in Ashes, and you shouldn't be able to do that in NBA either.
The charges.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
take a charge?
I'm watching basketball
I
because
saw
the
you
Thunder are
posting
doing
about
so
this.
well.
A new development.
Man,
If this
still a lot of fouls in that game. I forgot how many fouls there are.
So looking back real quick recap. I'm playing Aaron. I really love both the Skybreak Captain and the Javelineer.
Mm-hmm.
The Javelineer is incredible. Being able to do damage to units without actually attacking. Very powerful. Of course, the Skybreak Captain is probably just the MVP.
Charge 2. So
I should not have let that go away. What about you? What was your MVP?
Yeah. So it's still the Hulk for me. I think
my focus would be.
I think if I were to play this deck again, it's one of those decks that you can. It feels like it does have a pretty high ceiling on it, where if you get really, really effective and efficient with moving these dice around and powering up the right things at the right time, that you're able to generate disproportionate value. So I would love to play this again, take the Thunderhawk, really focus on keeping the board clean and tidy, playing a little bit more of a controlling setup, keeping your options limited, and just trying to win the game basically over a long period of overkill attacks. And then maybe a big moment where like a Thunder suit, something comes in and can threaten to finish the game.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I assume we will have a chance to play these again
I hope so.
before this is said and done. Don't forget to check out the late pledges for the campaign. And if it's well past, I guess, August of 2025, check out Plaid Hat's website to get the starter set. And then, of course, check out our subscription if you want to get the Hope Everthorn promo card. And if it's later, if you just want to automatically get future Ashes releases. So thanks for being here. Shout out to Plaid Hat. Congratulations on an amazing campaign. Looking forward to many, many, many more years of Ashes to come.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you then.